the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. They're still alive in the playoff hunt, just 2 games out of the final seed.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You know, you're right on point with that, Clark. I mean, the team chemistry does come into question. You have to wonder whether or not the players have started to tune the coaches out. So they just look completely disjointed out on the floor.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's James in at small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first, picked by Horford. Teague against Irving. 5 on the clock. Teague, the pass to Cephalosha. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Here's Teague, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Teague kicks to Millsap. Back to Teague. That's a 2 from Korver. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. James against Teague. Outside Korver. Lets it go from 11. Horford, good. Horford's got his first basket.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Millsap a screen. Teague kicks to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Millsap with the steal. Outside Korver. The pass to Teague. Takes it from 10. Cavaliers with the rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Here's Teague following the basket by LeBron James. Shot's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Mozgov's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There's the dish to Cephalosha. On the wing, Korver. Horford kicks to Teague. Clock at 6. Kept alive by Atlanta. Horford with a screen on Irving. And Teague, here we go. Mozgov with the block. Cephalosha kicks to Horford. Shoots over Mozgov. Horford no luck.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Teague kicks to Horford. Passes it to Cephalosha. On the wing, Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague dishes to Millsap. On the money from 12 feet away. Millsap's got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cephalosha with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Korver. Finished off the break. Korver's got his first points of the night.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
James kicks to Freak. Love the pass to Freak. No good. Korver with the defensive effort. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Cephalosha. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now here is Cephalosha. Following the miss by Freak, Cephalosha's shot is good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season.
One more time, give it up.
Other options available. Any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Now here's Love. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Mike Muscala is checked in for Horford. Molinari comes in for Cephalosha. Hardaway's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. Now here is Hardaway. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Irving kicks to Freak. Fires for 3. And the shot is good. Freak's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
That shot wide open. Muscala's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Pass to Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Millsap. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. Here's Gallinari. Soft touch off the glass. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And that one's good. Freak.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. They set the screen. Gallinari against Smith. Schroeder off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Irving, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Muscala. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact. And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. 4 on the clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. On defense, Atlanta trailing by 5. Smith with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. LeBron is doubled. Smith against Gallinari. Smith dishes to Varejao. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 6 points for Anderson Varejao.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away. They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's the break. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot is good. Hardaway has got his first basket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Dishes it to Varejao. On the wing, Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Freak with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Just 5 on the clock. Varejao's shot is good. Varejao's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Now here's Freak. Inside. And there's Varejao. That's good on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 6 assists now in the game. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah. Along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Freak is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Feeds to Muscala. To the paint, here's Sefolosha. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, Sefolosha.
Looking at the numbers for Thabo Sefolosha, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And here is Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Over to the left wing. Sefolosha passes to Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Muscala misses.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Down low, here's Freak, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 10 points for Freak.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Teague kicks to Muscala. Picked by Horford. Back to Teague. Poked away. Mozgov with the steal. 3-on-3. Wallace with it. Now defended by Korver. Shumpert, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Teague. There's the pick. Picked by Horford. Teague left side, 14 feet away, and he gets the bucket. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. And that's 12 points for Freak.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Shumpert. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and that one's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Horford. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Irving against Teague. Horford with the screen on Irving. Outside Teague. Drops in the layup for 2. Teague's got 7 points.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Kicks it to Freak. Irving against Teague. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
4-2.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. The shot's good from Love.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Teague kicks to Muscala. The feed to Korver. Back to Teague. Clock at 4. Here's Muscala. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. The pass to Freak from deep. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his third rebound on the night. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 57 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Freak passes to Love. To the inside, Mozgov. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Timofey Mozgov taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Teague with the ball. Now defended by Mozgov. Horford gets the bucket.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving kicks to Freak, and he dunks it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Mike Muscala. Holiday, no one around him. No good on the quick 3. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Irving against Teague. To the middle, here's Horford. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. You guys came to play today. What a job shutting them down with our D and running our own offense with precision. I love the focus I'm seeing. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Sefolosha in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The Hawks trail by 18. Now Teague. Horford with the screen on Irving. Teague dishes to Horford. That one off the back iron and out.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Teague with the ball. Horford with the screen on Irving. And Teague, here we go. And Millsap slots it in.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Irving kicks to Freak. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the middle, here's LeBron. Rebounded by Sefolosha.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the middle. Millsap passes to Korver. He kicks to Horford. He dishes it to Sefolosha. 5 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Mozgov with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland leading by 18. Outside Irving. Pass to Freak. This one for 3. The shot will not go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Picked by Horford. No good. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. LeBron drives in. Irving against Teague. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Millsap misses.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Irving against Teague. Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Assist goes to
Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him.
Atlanta timeout.
Starting.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Millsap a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. And, of course, LeBron James.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 15 points a game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Hawks trail by 20. Picked by Horford. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Sefolosha's shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Love. And it falls over the rim and in. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Irving against T. Back to Korver. The dish to Sefolosha. And stolen by James. Irving kicks to LeBron. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Teague against Love. And Teague, here we go. Korver gets a wide open look. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Passes it to Freak. And Love with the basket on the assist by Freak. And that's 10 points for Kevin Love.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Picked by Horford. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Atlanta making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 18. James kicks to Freak. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Sefolosha. Dishes it to Teague. Six to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Horford. Atlanta gets it back. And Muscala kicks to Korver. Horford dishes to Teague. The second chance effort. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. Really an extraordinary game for Teague. 9 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Feeds it to Horford. Now here is Sefolosha. 13 points in the game. Back to Horford. Here's Muscala. Atlanta again missing.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Korver with it. He's picked up by James. Outside T. Down low. And it's good. And that's now 9 points for Horford.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he is able to convert on the finger roll.
Kicks to Love. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Korver kicks to Teague. Inside. Cephalosha's shot is good. Cephalosha's got 15 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see. Talk about some great numbers for Freak. He's got 26 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. 3rd in three-point shooting, 5th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you know, their free throw shooting, overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games. And you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
No good on the second free throw.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
The Hawks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Hawks trail by 20. Schroeder passes to Horford. He feeds it to Holiday. Smith against Hardaway. There's the pass to Schroeder. He kicks it to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Here's Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass. Gallinari's got 8.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And it's James missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Horford. The shot is off. Nice D from Bergeron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LeBron dishes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 28 points for Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Here's Horford. Out to Hardaway. The feed to Holiday. Lets it go. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Smith for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Horford with a screen on LeBron. Lets a floater go. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Looking at the game Horford's been having, 12 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. Here's Dellavedova, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Schroeder kicks to Gallinari. Outside Hardaway. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And it's blocked. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron leading the charge.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. A nice shot by Gallinari.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Dellavedova, the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Varejao. In the corner, it's Freak. Pass to Dellavedova. Three-pointer. And James gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova. 9 points for LeBron.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
The dish to Freak. Back to James. Passes it to Freak. Feeds to Smith. To the middle. Here's Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And it's Gallinari missing. Cleveland leading by 23. Smith kicks to Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient half for them up to this point.
And here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Dellavedova. No luck. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times missed. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Irving dishes to Love, and stolen by Horford. And here's the fast break. Sapolosha leading the way. Korver, no luck. Inside. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. The Hawks shooting about 42% so far. Picked by Horford. Teague against Irving. Outside Korver. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. And that's 11 points for Millsap. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Irving kicks to Smith. Picked by Mozgov. From deep three-point range. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Millsap, that's good, and so Teague with the assist. 13 points for Paul Millsap.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Out to the wing. Here's Freak. Rebound, Atlanta.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
And Teague, here we go. The layup missed. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving against Korver, and it's Irving missing. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter, and the foul called on Freak, and that'll be his third foul so far. Mike Muscala is checked in for Atlanta. Shelvin Mack comes in for Kyle Korver, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Muscala. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Paul Millsap. Justin Holiday's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shelvin Mack. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. Freak's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Freak, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Freak's got 39.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Pass to Holiday. Dishes to Gallinari. Kicks it to Teague. The shot is off. Great D that time from LeBron.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
To the wing on the left. Freak kicks to James.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Cleveland controlling the game.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Varejao setting the pick for LeBron. To the paint, here's Freak, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Got a piece of it. LeBron kicks to Freak.
Get the ball inside.
He feeds it to Varejao. And the pass to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's T. Hardaway is screen on LeBron. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Harris. No one covering.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. T kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to T. Gallinari wide open. No good from 18. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Freak taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Urepko. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Freak kicks to Mozgov. Out to Harris. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions with stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. But first, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
And